Who is R.L. Terry? Well, the name is just my personal stage preference name. I'm a jig. But no, I was never a fan of Goosebumps books. I didn't buy any next album, so I wasn't influenced. I know the RL part isn't the most original, but I wasn't influenced from that. But I'm about to give you a glimpse of my first attempt of trying to do legit stand-up comedy.
Graduate comedian. He's 5'6", but most girls tell him you gotta be 5'7" to take a ride. Let's welcome R.L. Terry.
What's up, guys? My name is R.L. Terry. In the R, my name stands for my real name, which is Ramon. For you ladies out there that when I try to introduce myself as RL, you're like, well, what did your mom call you?
It may have came off that I was nervous at times, but I was so excited to talk. I actually get to speak and people going to actually hear me and I'd be like, huh? What you say? Speak up. Huh? What you say? Huh? Like, I was excited. It's really my fault because I thought I could skip my anxiety medications and wing it off of alcohol. I kid.
And this is for the ladies out there that say, well, what did your mom call you? I said, well, this for y'all. If you want to be all up in my personal information because of my HIPAA, if you want to know my real name, usually when I tell people my real name, that means I'm going to take them home to meet my mother. And tonight, I don't plan on, that's not my destination after I leave the bar tonight. Matter of fact, that's not the destination I was trying to get you to tonight after I leave the bar.
This is actually me post music. Yeah, I used to rap, but I used to do it before everybody could afford to do it. Now, comedy, on the other hand, it's okay to be middle-aged, overweight, or have some deformity. And it's okay. It's acceptable. I never thought I would make a career out of making fun of myself. But it feels good to keep it real.
But I'm actually here today because I need someone to talk to. See, I think I've been going through this identity crisis. Hell, I still might be going through this identity crisis. Like, if my mom was to come to me today and say, son, I need to talk to you. Your dad and I love you dearly, but we want you to know the truth. You're actually adopted. I would be like, no shit, because both of you are white, right? I mean, I've been trying to get that, you to add me to that platinum 10 membership you got. I'm trying to get closer to my origin too.
Now, my immediate family, they might not find some of the jokes funny, but what race I am has always been a topic of discussion.
But honestly, I'm not adopted. And honestly, I'll try to show you tonight how close I come to on the black spectrum. This is actually my dad. And this here, that's my mom. And this here, this is me. Yeah, that's how it turned out. Yep. That's good. But
Because people never know. People always think I'm mixed with or I don't know.
Speaking of the internet, this glorious thing has helped me find myself. I recently found out my last name, Terry, is Irish. Which makes sense, because I'm about as tall as a leprechaun. So, right after Black History Month, I was identifying myself as a Mick Terry. And I was drinking green beer, hashtag and posting heritage. And everybody was like, what the hell, dude? Asians don't celebrate St. Patrick's Day? Well, since it's green beer, it's my heritage today.
So you might see me make a lot of references to my mom in this set, but that's because she isn't on the internet. So I could say some things about her, and it's going to take some time before it gets back to her.
But it's okay to laugh, because guess what? My mom So she's not gonna know what we talked about tonight, so that's why my mom's in this room tonight. I love you, Mom.
There probably wouldn't be a R.L. Terry if people just pronounce my real name correctly. Or at least what I think is the correct way to pronounce my real name. Or what my mom told me my name's supposed to be pronounced.
But I don't understand how come in a conversation when I tell people my name, how come it always reverts to their own version of it? Ramen, Raymond, Ramon. I mean, it's to the point, I mean, you can tell me why if I'm being petty, but it's to the point that when I get automatic calls, I get mad when they say my name wrong. We are just calling to let you know. It's a reminder that you have an appointment Wednesday for Raymond. Like that pisses me off. And it even happens to me in awkward situations. Like one time, I was with this girl who was making out, who was about to get it in. And she was like, and I was like, who are you talking about? And she kept on. She was like, yes, Raymond. And I was like, finally, my name is Ramon. Like Raymond, that will only work if everybody loved me, or if my first name was Usher. So, but I couldn't interrupt her. I couldn't interrupt her in the middle of my store, so I couldn't just be like, hold on, I'm sorry. I just want to let you know that I know we're almost there, but I want to let you know that my name is actually pronounced Ramon. I just want to make sure we're on the same page. I couldn't do that. Like, I was about to score. So, for 2 weeks after that, I went by Raymond. As a matter of fact, for those purposes, you could have called me Ramon call. I care.
I hear so many different variations of my name. Sometimes I wonder, did my mom miss an asterisk or something when she named me? I just don't get it.
So, I don't really understand where these extra letters come from to pronounce my name. So I had to go to the source and ask my mom, why did you name me Ramon? And my mom was like, well, I named you after a Latino friend ahead of time. Hold on. I questioned that. But before I could even part my lips to confront her, and I don't know if this was diversion, it might have been diversion. She said the most ridiculous thing. She said, I originally wanted to name you Alf. Alf? Who named their kid Alf? Really? So I said, do you mean Alf like short for Alfred, or do you mean like alien life form?
The Alf story is true, by the way. I actually told my mom that I went on stage and told this story. She got pretty pissed off. That confirmed it.
Could you imagine that girl, if my name was Alf though? Like, she'd be like, oh, Alf. And I'll be like, hold on, don't call me Alf. Call me Alfredo, because I got that sauce, the cream of pasta. No, that wouldn't work at all. That's so lame. Then I have to go around by A.L. Terry at that point. So it's a lose-lose situation for me.
All in all, I'm proud of who I am. And it's not to say that I'm gassed up or have a big head, but I know who I am. Regardless of what people see on the outside, I know who I am on the inside.
So at this point, I'm grown, still having this identity crisis going, job interviews. They try to be slick. Maybe I'm thinking too into it, but I don't understand. At the end of every job interview, they're like, well, I need you to look over your application, make sure everything is accurate on the application. Like, make sure your name is spelled okay, make sure you're Asian Pacific, or even Latino, not of African American descent. I don't know if you noticed there, but it's more than one African American choice on here. Or even other, whatever works for you. And I'm like, okay, sure, yeah, I'll check it. I'm like, yeah, it's okay. I'm still black. That's my time, guys. My name is R.L. Terry. Sit down and it's Smart TV and Swagger Boys. Thank you.
I want to close with this. 98% of everybody, including my closest friends, told me they couldn't see me doing stand-up comedy. It's the most discouraging thing I ever heard in anything I ever done. But I want you to know it's all scripted. Not every comedian, performer, or musician is talkative, loud, or funny all the time. A lot of them are observant. That's where they get their material from. People are real people, including the performers. And I'm here to tell you, don't ever let somebody tell you that you don't have the personality to do something. My name is R.L. Terry, and I'm going to make a name for myself. I represent the creators movement. Smur Life.